I'll apologize in advance to the people here, Joe, because betting this prop this way will make for really an uncomfortable 3+ hours, because every time Mahomes drops back to pass, we're going to have to worry about the possibility of him scrambling and breaking a long run. However, allow me to inform all of you who may think Patrick Mahomes is due to break a long run. All season long, Joe, just two runs of longer than 15 yards. And there have been only 6 games where he would have cleared this number of 13.5. You look at the Eagles defense, allow me to be the last to inform you, it's very good overall. And there have been just 4 instances all season where an opposing quarterback had a run of more than 11 yards against him. 2 of them were Jaden Daniels, obviously, as good of a scrambling quarterback as there is. One of those was the NFC Championship game. Another was Lamar Jackson, who, if it's Daniels isn't the best scrambling quarterback, it's Jackson. And then the other this shocked me, was by Matthew Stafford, of all people. I wanted to go, it was a broken play. I went searching for I was like, what? Matthew Stafford had a 15-yard run. It was a broken play. So, I don't know. It counts, but not really. So, I'm willing to bet Mahomes doesn't join the list. I think his total number of rushing yards, I know people, when you look at the total number of rushing yards for these quarterbacks, people have been highlighting the idea, okay, be careful, guys, because whoever's winning may take some knees, and that's going to subtract from the rushing yards. If this prop is too scary for you, if you don't want to just be nervous every time Mahomes drop back to pass, I would look at under 29.5 total rush yards, but personally, I prefer longest rush under 13.5 yards. Only reason I haven't personally bet it yet, I'm willing to see if it moves a little higher. You mentioned that people like the over on this. I want to see if it goes to 14, maybe 14.5, and then I'll hit the under at that point. But I don't think Mahomes breaks one in this game, Joe. Just don't.
I don't understand how you're going to make a case for the under and say Matt Stafford went over this number and have it somehow work for you on this one, BP. Come on, man. So you and I will be chirping each other for more reasons than one this Sunday.
Dan, you've produced many shows that I've been on before. You know that's right in my wheelhouse.
Yes.
To say, well, Matt, yes, Matt. Hey, we're using the Matt Stafford. We're throwing that one out the window. I like this. Now this is going to be even more fun. Now I'm going to be every time he drops back to pass, I'm going to be zeroed in. No way, Mahomes. I think he's going to be in trouble. This Eagles defense, they're going to box him in. He's not breaking one. He might.
Well, I'll just say, and then Joe, we can get back to the show and have some decorum. The problem last week for the Bills was they couldn't stop Pat Mahomes' legs. It had nothing to do with his arms. So I don't know, man. I think this Eagles team is always due for one.
Looking like a fan of the team. I have tremendous faith in what Vic Fangio and this defense brings to the table. I think there aren't a lot of Kansas City over props I like, really, quite frankly, in this game.
I don't like many over props in the game, but this is one, Joe, that BP and I will not be sticking on. Hop in the chat, BP versus Dan. Whose side are we on here on the prop? Let's go.
Just give me a hashtag BP or a hashtag Dan. Who do you guys think is going to be victorious? Over or under the 13.5 yards here for Patrick Mahomes' longest rush? And you two guys have actually teamed up, I believe. You guys have been crushing it, you and Zinno, right now. And we got a little morning wager Super Bowl buy one, get one. Is that what we got going on here?
Yes, and I will point out, after you two have, tag teamed against me here, last year we released one Super Bowl prop. It was Kyle Juszczyk over half a reception. Joe, that play cashed on the second play from scrimmage. It was very nice. And then we won the 49ers first half in the money line, so I was able to sit back and enjoy my winnings in the second half there after halftime. 3-0 the last 2 Super Bowls am I. 6-0 the last 4 times the Chiefs have been in the Super Bowl. 68% NFL run since Christmas overall. And yes, as you see right there, Mark Zinno and I, you can get all of our Super Bowl selections, the 2 of us. That is 7 plays total for just $69. That's less than $10 per play, if my math is correct, Joe. And each of us has a 5% play included there. So you're basically, 2 5% plays on their own would run you 70. So you're basically getting 5 plays for free. And just to clarify here, none of the plays are the same. None are against each other, obviously. So you're getting 7 different wagers for the Super Bowl for just $69 from Mark and I. Of course, check out the Morning Wager every single day, Monday through Friday, here on Wager Talk TV.